Howard Stern hasn't spent a great deal of time weighing in on the lives of the royal family, although he has publicly compared Prince Harry to Donald Trump following the Queen's funeral. The self-proclaimed king of all media has also slammed Meghan Markle following her comments about her experience on Deal or No Deal. While Howard, like usual, wasn't shy about divulging his true feelings, he ultimately suggested Meghan was in desperate need of a new public relations team. On October the 24th, 2022, Howard Stern addressed the Meghan Markle Deal or No Deal scandal on his SiriusXM radio show. During a discussion with his longtime co-host Quivers, Howard claimed that Meghan's attempts to be relatable have been continuously failing. Meghan Markle is so misguided. She needs a PR person so badly, Howard said to Robin and his audience. Stupidly, she gave up being a princess and she walked away from the royal family, and she thought this was going to be fucking great, and it's just miserable. People hate her for it. She is not coming off well, Howard said of Meghan attempting to show her true personality on a Spotify podcast. She's got the same problem that I've got. I've got a big dark hole in me that says, please love me. Howard went on to claim that the difference between him and Meghan is that he has a brain in his head. Meghan doesn't know what the fuck to do, Howard added before criticising how scripted a podcast appears to be. She's so actressy, slow talking. Howard then turned to Meghan's comments about Deal or No Deal. Who the fuck is forcing her to go to the audition? Like, my wife, who modelled, said, nobody forces you to go to an audition. She goes. Any girl would love that job because you stand there and you get paid. And imagine being good looking enough to be paid to stand there, Howard said. Howard stated that the conceit of the show, as well as the Suitcase Girls, was obvious from the start. It was never supposed to be a show that challenged anyone intellectually. Not the viewers, and certainly not the Briefcase Girls. Did they tell her what the job was? Robin Quivers laughed. Was it a surprise? I guess they tricked her, Howard responded. This is insulting to someone like Vanna White, Howard said of the hostess of Wheel of Fortune. She's listening to this podcast going, geez, what am I? A prisoner of war here at Wheel of Fortune. Evidently, Whoopi Goldberg gave it to Meghan pretty good on The View, Howard added. And rightly so. Stop it. This wasn't like someone forced you into a demeaning situation. However, US Weekly reports Meghan Markle doesn't regret speaking up about her experience on Deal or No Deal. This negative backlash is extremely disappointing to Meghan, but she's learned a long time ago not to get too cut up or demotivated by those who wish to dwell in negativity, especially over something so trivial as a job she left many years ago, an insider said. She knows that there are certain critics who will go to great lengths to stir the pot and call her out as a hypocrite in any way possible. The California alum doesn't find it fair or easy to deal with criticism from the public, the source adds. Her general response is to shrug her shoulders and say it is what it is. Per the insider, Meghan has said what she wanted to say about the topic and wouldn't take it back. She's moved on and hopes others can now do the same.